Okay, this is going to be a quick update on Netflix as well as a new position that I have started on IQ. But let's look at the 4-hour chart on Netflix. I know in the last video I said not to short it quite yet. Um, Last session might have been a good time to get a short in, but this is what we're looking for. We wanted to look for a clear bearish divergence on the 4-hour RSI. So we actually have a nice dip here last session. You would expect at some point, maybe after, on here's the hourly chart, after we finish some type of correction like this, something like that, we should see some type of rebound uptick, like something like that, that doesn't get up to the previous highs. So um, after this rebound here is when we really want to short it. So on the 4-hour, it's going to look something like this. This is kind of our initial wave down, wherever it may stop. We're going to get an uptick here, and this is the wave that we really want to short. We want to start on this one down here. When we look at the RSI, it'll come down here, it'll pop up on that rebound. It will not get as high as here, so we'll be weaker in strength, and then we'll continue down here. Whether this looks something like this, it can look like something like that. It's kind of ugly. We might get a higher high in stock price, but this strength will not get as high as here. So that's what we're looking for. We're going to let Netflix kind of continue its way down. On the next uptick in price, we're going to confirm that we're weaker in RSI, and then we're going to short hard on that second wave down. Going over to IQ, this is something I'm fairly bullish on. This is the 1-day chart here. This is the 1-day chart here. You can see a huge run up. That's, what is that? Over 300%. But let's kind of focus on this recent downtrend. So this is from August here. We can make a basic trend line from peak to peak to peak. So we have peak, peak, peak here. You can see a week ago we broke above it. We retested it, and now we're back above it. That's super bullish to go above the trend line, go below it to retest here, and come right back up. You can also see this RSI here on the daily is higher than the previous high. So we're incredibly bullish here. We'll just take a quick fib extension. We need to find out where our waves are, 1 and 2. It can start here. It can start here. Let's see, if we start it from here, we have a perfect retracement to the 0.5 fib level. So I'm kind of want to call this wave 1 and 2. So we're looking at something like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So where exactly are these levels here? We'll take an extension from waves 1 and 2. 1 and 2. All right, so this is kind of what we're dealing with. A perfect 1-to-1 fib extension would be here on the $20.50 range. You would expect a retracement kind of somewhere right above the top of wave 1. And wave 5 could end somewhere there. This is a pretty logical explanation of where we're heading to on IQ. Apparently earnings are on January 30th, which is in just about 2 weeks. China trade deals are starting to heat up. I know they're meeting again in 2 weeks. And clearly the stock is just beaten down in general. So I really think this stock has a lot of momentum on its side. I don't really care for the earnings. Netflix kind of burned me playing the earnings. I really do care about the lead up to the earnings. So next week and the week leading into earnings, I really think we're gonna see some more higher highs in the price action here. So I own some February 1 calls. The strike is at $20, hoping to get into this range here before I sell.